Okay, went down the shop, got some carriage bolts. Cute little butt. Martini, you got a cute little butt. You ain't telling me nothing I don't know. Hey everybody, Campervan Kevin here. How are y'all doing today? Me? I'm all right. So far, so good. And the day's halfway over. Got a few things I want to do today. Thought I would include y'all. Y'all want to hang around? Got a few things I want to do to the Bigfoot. I don't want to list them all out in case I don't get them all done. Let's see. But the first thing I'm going to do, I've got to get airflow to my basement where I have my mini split. So, those of you that may be new to the channel, I've got a Pioneer 120 volt 12,000 BTU mini split installed in the garage area of my Bigfoot, 1998 Bigfoot. Now, it's been raining and the mud's been splashing up from the rain on everything, so everything's not perfectly clean. But right now, I'm just lifting this door up. Eventually, soon, hopefully, I'll replace the door with a custom door or put in some kind of vent so this thing can blow out. But for now, it's working pretty good just holding the door open. But my installer said that I should open up and vent the other side. So I've been putting a little 2x4 piece of lumber in here to give it just enough crack so it will draw the air across. Let me open this up. Okay, I got the garage door propped open. And yes, I finally cut down my little pine tree right here. It's just always in the way. I couldn't open up my door. I hate cutting a tree. That's what I did. I had to have access to get in my door. I got tired of fighting the tree. So that mini split needs air to draw across. I've also got a wheel chock for my Honda Monkey that hopefully I can get that installed today. We'll see. So I've been trying to figure out where and how to vent this door. I'll show you what I come up with. I once, right before YouTube, I had a 16x8 enclosed trailer, had it custom made, had mirrored stainless steel all the way around it on the bottom, insulated, heat, air. It's going to convert it, but I had a lot of trouble with the trailer. I got it from Mobile Space down in South Georgia. Got it off the internet. Bought it off the internet, picked it up down there. I had lots and lots of issues, and they kept it for a long time trying to get stuff done. Oh, what a nightmare. Needless to say, by the time I got it back and about halfway right, I was so disgusted with it I sold it. But it had air vents that I could open from the inside. So I said, well, if they bought them, I can find them. And I did. Now, I don't know if these are the same type, same brand, but see that? I got a pair of them for 50 bucks. Get back over there now. Where's your tripod, Kevin? There it goes. So I'm going to install these. I got two of them. I'm going to install these in the door of the garage of the Bigfoot. You're a precious little girl, Martini Lynn. You precious baby. But I've been looking here at this door, trying to figure out where to put them. I wanted something that I could control the airflow. And if it got really, really cold, and let's say I was just using the furnace and not the mini split, I could seal this up under here. But I'm going to put a diesel heater in the basement as well, so it's going to need some air. Well, no, it takes air from the outside. But so this was scratched when I got it, so I've considered trying to hide some of the ugly right there, but I think it'll make the door too weak. So I've been placing it every which way and everywhere, trying to find a place that will look decent. So after a great deal of deliberation and measuring and trying to figure what would keep the structural integrity of the door, I'm assuming that it's plywood backed or plywood sandwiched, that this would keep the door strong and hopefully look the best. So I may play with it a little bit more, but I think that's where it's going to go. Okay, I've sat here and looked at it for 20 minutes. I think that's where I want to put it. So I'll take my black Sharpie here. And mark it. Do the same on the other side. Nothing makes me quite as nervous as drilling holes and cutting holes in my RV. You know, you just can't be wrong, and you better not be wanting to sell it afterwards. The way you customize something may not be the way someone else wants it. I almost never buy anything that someone else has customized. Yes, it'll drop the value of my RV, but if I plan to keep it, it won't matter. And I plan to keep this one. This kind of makes me sick to my stomach inside. I did go to school for paint and body work, North Georgia Technical Institute. I worked in a shop or two, but it's been a long time. Ugh. Kind of surprised me there was no plywood in there, just a foam core door. Get the rest with a jigsaw. I guess they didn't put plywood in it to keep it light. I put a hole in my RV, y'all. I did. That'll let the air in. Hopefully keep most of the bugs out. I don't care if there's bugs in there or not, they still can't get into my living area. I don't think that looks too bad. Had a little putty tape laying around, so making me a little gasket around the outside of it before I put it on. Okay, lather, rinse, repeat. Now my OCD is killing me. Can y'all figure out what it is? Do you see it? Okay, so this thing, if you install it long ways, then you got to use this as a roof for the water to drain off, right? Makes sense? Yes? Now, a lot of people will stand them up sideways. I get that. But that's not how I did it. Writing's upside down. Molded white, 2W, 2VW. Why would you do that? There's some of us out here that can't take it. I know, my stripes look bad on here. I'm going to address that. I'm going to address that when I get all this other stuff handled. Upside down. Okay, I got all the screws in. Except for one. I had 19 matching screws. Not 20. 19. Not 20. I went through all my bags, all my tools. No, 19. I can use different screws for the inside. I'll figure it out. 19. How do y'all think that looks? Yeah, I mean, I'd rather it wasn't there, but I got to have some kind of ventilation that I can control. I don't think it looks that bad. Except for the 19 screws. I'll put the inside covers on now. That won't be near as exciting. I found one. I found one. $20. Okay. So I'll take this cover, one of my cutouts. I'll draw a line there, and then I'll take my little saw and cut it out. Nothing like having the right tools for the job. Okay, I'm inside the garage. Got one of the trim caps in. Just gotta put this one in now. Easy peasy. Found some more screws. Put it in with. I don't know about y'all. Let's say this project is done, son. Now I can control the airflow to the back of the mini split. You could use these in your enclosed trailers. If you have a storage compartment underneath your RV that you need some kind of ventilation, maybe you've got some solar equipment in there. Here you go, $50 for the pair. Yep, I think I'd call that project complete. Need to put in a wheel chock so I can carry that little Honda Monkey inside the garage. This is what I picked up. It's a wheel chock made by Tow Racks. I don't know if one's any better than another. It's around $50. Seems to be well built, heavy duty. We don't make anything anymore, do we? Yeah. So it's got a pretty simple set of instructions. It's got some anchors that goes down in the wood floor. There is plywood in the floor of the garage or the basement. So I'm going to drill some 7/16" holes. Get these in. I'm going to run a broom in here before I start. I'm going to raise up the ceiling before I start. I took out this window valance and put in my 58-inch TV right here at the foot of the bed. Sure is nice. I didn't make any video on it. Just a TV install. Got all the dirt pushed up in the corner. Now I can get some work done. Morning, Foxy lady. What you doing? Where's your daddy at? He must be over there somewhere. He let you out for a minute? He let you out for a minute? Yeah. Drill the 3 locations with a 7/16 inch drill bit. Oh, come on. Not a problem. I got a backup. A backup to a backup. Oh, come on. I got a whole shop full of tools. 7/16s. 7/16s. Oh, ha ha ha. Tell you what, I had hoped that I'd be able to use that tie down right there, but nope, I don't think so. I'll have to put in some new tie downs here and here. Might be possible that because this is through the floor and through the plywood, and there's some metal that these are attached to, so maybe those handlebars on the monkey aren't that wide. I may could open those up and put in some kind of ring or something where I could put the tie down on it. Too many holes going in the Bigfoot today. Oh, that works good. Wish I had some of these for tie down. All 3 are in. This couldn't be no easier if you tried. Don't jinx yourself, Kevin. Don't jinx yourself. I'm not going to bring the monkey in yet. Not without any tie downs, and I don't have a ramp to get it up the little, not the hill, but I don't have a ramp to get it in here. I'll tighten that down. Looky, looky, looky. Now it's time to move the component wall up to the RV. This thing is surprisingly heavy. Very heavy. Craig put these little hooks on it, so make it a little easier to control getting it up on the bed frame. You'll see what I mean in a minute. I called and asked him if I could use this four-wheeler. We'll put this thing on the back rack. Got some cardboard on here. Try to keep from scratching it up. Get it on there. Okay, the component wall is on. I'll ease up there and get it in. Got some rain coming, so I got to get going on it. Looky, looky, looky. Now I got to get this in there. Foxy and Big Dog RVer came to visit. He's been out walking, exercising.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. It might be a stretch, but it's a start.
It's a start.
It's kind of heavier than I want to mess with. He said he'd help me as soon as he catches his breath. We ended up not flipping and reversing this. The batteries were going to be on this side by the bed on the floor, and it didn't work out. Ended up putting the batteries over on this side. But my buddy Craig, he had surgery. He's not feeling too well, so we left it alone. Positive from here, negative from here. I'm just going to buy a longer wire, come back to the front of the bed, go around to the batteries over here. The negative is long enough. I just have to buy one wire, and I think that's easier than having to redo all this. Nosy Rosie.
What's going, baby?
Being nosy. I don't care, Foxy lady. My casa, su casa. We got in here a little bit. It's just the board's a tiny bit long. Have to keep fiddling with it. I think we can make it fit. The wood wasn't too long. There was a screw coming through here that was getting caught on that edge. Look how heavy this thing is. It bent the bracket. I'm going to go cut 2 pieces of wood, put it back here, maybe carriage bolt through it. Hopefully that'll stay. I may run a screw in it just to make sure. But what'd I do without you?
I'm not going to answer that one.
There you go. I just got to strengthen it up. I'll work on that and tighten these wires up. My friend's got to go back in for surgery again in a couple days, and he's going to be gone from RV base camp for over a month. So I'm going to go out on the road with this not finished. I may finish it out on the road, or I may come back when he's healed up. But I want to at least have all the equipment with me. Isn't that nice? Yeah, buddy. I realize that all of these units are going to be pretty close to the top of the bed. And you have to have heat dissipate. But I assume when it's sunny, right, and I need more power for that, this will draw air from the vents I put in this morning. So it'll come across here and down and out. That's the plan, Stan. No need to be coy, Roy. Just drop off the key, Lee, and set yourself free. Get on the bus, Gus. No need to discuss much. I forgot the rest of the song. Da 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 da. Okay. Went down to the shop. Got some carriage bolts. Cute little butt. Martini, you got a cute little butt. You ain't telling me nothing I don't know. And I also cut some plywood to go on the other side. Well, let me show you. You beat me in here, Martini. So I cut some plywood to go in here like so on the other side of this wall. Then I'm going to run a carriage bolt. Easy for you to say, Kevin. Then I'm going to run a carriage bolt through here. I'm going to have to have a longer carriage bolt. Okay, I can do that. Okay, I got my carriage bolts. Yeah, they're too long. I'll have to cut them off. That's what I got this for. So this bracket's bending. Get these in here, get it secure, and I'll back them with 3/4 inch plywood. 2 here, 2 here. Put 1 right here, so that gives 5 carriage bolts to hold this heavy beast, supported by 3/4 plywood on 4 of them. So now I gotta cut these off. The mattress sticks over here about 6 inches, 5 inches, so I doubt I'll hit them, but I'm worried about the babies catching their eye or something. So I'm gonna trim them up. Getting there, getting there. My buddy Craig came up, looked at the wall. No, I didn't get shorter, I'm sitting down. So I got everything I need. So I'm trying to figure out how to strap this motorcycle down. So this one right here, that tie down right there, afraid I might rub the coolant lines. This one's way too close to the unit. He said, that's not a problem. He said, I got some D-rings, what they call it, some kind of track rings. He said, I'm not using them. He said, help yourself. So I'll mount these like so. But there you go. TV, the solar wall, motorcycle chock, motorcycle tie downs, and the vents and the doors. It doesn't look like a whole lot, but it's more than you think. Kind of adds up. I'm ready to stop. Call it quits. Finito. Until another day. Yeah. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. So I want to end this little video where? Right here. Sitting Indian cross-legged in my garage. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Hey, we'll see you again soon. You guys take care. Oh yeah. And the most important thing, as always, I give God the glory for my life. Jesus Christ, He's my Savior. You guys take care. See you next time.